CECOT, the largest prison in El Salvador, stands as a symbol of the country's efforts to contend with rampant gang violence. Constructed amidst national outcry and international scrutiny, this colossal correctional facility reflects a drastic shift in El Salvador's criminal justice approach. Spanning acres and fortified with state-of-the-art security measures, CECOT is designed to house more than 20,000 inmates, primarily members of the notorious gangs such as MS-13 and Barrio 18. Please like and subscribe. The prison's design is both a marvel and a matter of controversy. It includes technologically advanced surveillance systems, biometric scanning, and heavily armed guard towers placed at strategic locations. Critics argue that the prison represents an inhumane approach to crime, pointing to its overcrowded conditions and the potential for human rights abuses. Despite these concerns, Salvadoran officials assert that CECOT is a critical component of President Nayib Bukele's strategy to restore peace and security to the nation. The prison functions as part of a broader mano dura, or iron fist policy aimed at dismantling gang structures and significantly reducing crime rates, a policy that has shown mixed results across various administrations in Latin America. For the residents of El Salvador, the prison embodies a dual narrative, one of safety and one of repression. Families of former gang members often hold on to the hope of rehabilitative justice, contrasting sharply with the dread felt by communities who have suffered deeply from gang-related violence. The psychological impact on inmates is another aspect that raises significant social questions. With limited access to rehabilitation programs and the isolation from the outside world, critics argue that the likelihood of successful reintegration into society is slim. Supporters retort that such stringent measures are necessary to deter gang activities and break the cycle of violence that has plagued El Salvador for decades. The international community remains divided on the issue. Human rights organizations have called for increased transparency and oversight to ensure that the prison aligns with global standards for inmate treatment. Conversely, some foreign governments view the prison as a bold step towards tackling crime, especially given El Salvador's history of violence and instability. The construction and subsequent operation of CECOT bring to light a broader conversation about security, human rights, and the future of criminal justice in El Salvador. The country's path forward requires balancing these competing interests while fostering an environment where peace and human dignity go hand in hand.